And I want to ask three of you one single question. If there was one thing you could change about wealth management today, what would that be? One simple, straight question. Okay, we start with Mike today.
I'd really like to shift the power imbalance more towards the customer. I'd like wealth management to be much more customer centric. I'd like the customer to have better financial literacy, to be more empowered to make decisions and to turn their plans into reality. Yeah, put the power back in the customer's court.
Thank you, Mike. So, Sam, one thing you would like to change about wealth management today?
I think banks should be banned from providing wealth services. As a joke. No, I'm just kidding.
That will make
they've been entrusted with.
I was just saying that would make an excellent hook for the podcast. We will just start with that, So thank you, Sam.
Wow. Okay. It's coming out punching.
Yes.
But the reason as a joke is a joke. This is never going to happen. But the reason I say that is because, when people have given their life savings and their wealth to them, we entrusted them with our money. I have too. And it could be the retail bank, it could be a private bank, it could be a wealth provider, it could be a financial advisor. The biggest, pain point I have is that, the thing that frustrates me the most is that in Singapore, the word financial advisors has been hijacked by insurance agents, which is ridiculous. But also banks should be giving financial advice, but they don't. They push product. And, we've entrusted them with our wealth. We've trusted them with, giving us the right advice to build wealth, but they've, just not delivered. And so my proposition is not that regulations ban them from providing wealth services. To Mike's point, if consumers are well educated and they have high level of financial literacy, I think it would just be natural in like 5, 10, 15 years that people say, why did I ever go to a bank for wealth services? I go to a bank for lending, credit cards, mortgages. But for wealth services, I'm going to go to Endowers. I'm going to go to, a digital wealth platform because they're better, they're easier, they're cheaper, they're on our side. They've actually made an effort to help us succeed in our, reaching our financial goals. And so I dream of a day that happens. And the one thing that is going to happen eventually, I don't know whether it's going to happen in 1 year, 3 year, 5 year, 10 years, is that the fee structures are going to have to change. That there is a sea change in global regulations where we are protecting the consumer, and Singapore and the rest of Asia has to wake up and smell the coffee and move towards that to protect the best interests of consumers, because that is what's right. That is what's in the best interest of society as a whole, so that we can get there together. And, ripping them off through high fees in just distributing or selling financial products is the wrong way to go about it.
Thank you, Sam. And I would like to take the crown of the best statement from Anurag and give it to you. That was a very, very good answer. So Anurag, that is a hard answer to follow. I don't want to be in your shoes, but what is one thing that you would like to change in wealth management today?
So, like say, if you give me a liberty, not one, at least two things that I can talk about.
Absolutely.
Right. So, one, regulatory framework I already talked about. That's really a big pain. So, if all of that could change, that'll be a dream come true. Right. And second is, we have to, like, for various products, we have to integrate with various manufacturers, and that integration itself is a big pain. Right. We are bringing them one by one onto our platform, but spending inordinate time, energy in trying to do that. So if somehow that could be simplified, again, kind of wishful thinking. It's not going to happen, but if it could happen, that'll be really great.
Absolutely.
That one kind of goes together with the change in regulations, doesn't it? Like the open banking, open finance really needs to be led by the regulators. I'm very much looking forward to that change coming as well. Yeah.
And absolutely, I think all of you made some great points there, that an industry that is balancing disruption and regulation should absolutely be rewarded, not only by customers, but regulators. And they should absolutely come out and help you change and disrupt wealth management even more. Thank you so much, guys, for coming out today and talking on this episode of DigiJanus Vantage Point. You gave us some really candid answers and some controversial ones. So thank you so much for that. And I wish everybody a very good afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you.